Okay, we're back, and we brought the story, and I got my tea because I talked a lot.
Get started. Salam, beautiful Lida John and Shabana John. I hope you beautiful ladies are doing well, inshallah. I know you beautiful ladies are married, mashallah, but single ladies like myself has been really questioning yourselves. I've had conversation with my other single friends, and we all feel like we're left behind in life due to not being married because everyone around us is married or having children.
There's no timeline.
We all don't want to just settle as well. The dating scene in Afghan community is horrible. Like, the quality of men is quite sad, actually, especially women in their 30s. I just turned 30. We feel like we're getting old because Afghan parents and society expectations. I was thinking maybe that'd be a topic to talk and discuss in your next podcast. That's sweet that you thought of us
And shared your story with us.
Story.
And it's funny because we didn't even talk. I saw the message and I saved it so we can talk and discuss about it. And now you just brought that up, right? Like about marriage and age.
Because
girl, there's no timeline.
This relates to our bestie. We're just talking
story,
about
yeah.
her story too, because I feel like maybe her pressure of getting stuck with this husband, with her husband, and like going through all these red flags and still being in that marriage and being okay with everything is because she was not only thinking about being married with him because of pressure of family, but the society, and am I get old? Am I gonna find another one? I can't get married because it's gonna be my third time.
Yeah.
Like, so much going on in her head, right?
Which made her accept whatever she was getting. And the guy was taking advantage of it. He knew. He was threatening her, saying, oh, if you leave me, you're going to be the one that people are going to shame.
A lot of Afghan, or I would say brown men, would do that because they think of, like, taking advantage or manipulating Afghan women because they know, right?
Their weakness.
They know their weakness.
The weakness is reputation.
Yeah.
And being called out names. What if your parents are not going to be happy with you being like this? But thank you so much to our other bestie who also shared this. First of all, you're not behind. You're not in any timeline.
Honestly, I used to think 30 is old. Okay, guys, when I was when I was 15 and 16, teenage life,
I used to see 30-year-olds.
I used to think 30 is old. I'm turning 35, guys, and I feel I'm 15. I have the energy of a 15-year-old
in my heart, and I'm already 35. And when people ask me, sometimes I say I'm 32, sometimes I say I'm 30, sometimes I say I'm 35.
Do you actually say that?
I do. It depends what my mood and what my mind thinks I am.
Okay,
I've never said I'm 20. Okay, listen, I've never said under 30. But literally, it actually was a moment of realization for me that, sometimes when people lie about their age, well, there are people that lie about their age, but sometimes people will tell you an age and you're like, I know you're not that age. Like, I know you. I know, like, I've seen you since you were 15, so I know you're not like 30 now, right? But then it makes me realize, I'm like, maybe it's because once you hit 30, it just doesn't go up, right? But Afghan society does, especially, or brown society in general, does put a pressure on girls. Like, as soon as you hit 25, maybe 27, they won't bother you. But, like, as you're aging, like, after 27, why aren't you getting married? Like, how am I going to get married when you guys are the ones saying, like, don't have like male classmates? When you're working with males, like, don't have conversations with them, like, stay away from guys.
From early age, we're put out to be like,
stay away
from the guys, do this thing, ala sharamas.
And then you get to an age, and then they're like, oh, why aren't you getting married? Am I going to get married to the wall or to the door?
Lida, if we get married at a younger age, they will still talk. People always put this pressure.
Like, she was too young to get married. Like, she really wanted to get married. She didn't care about her career.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you're like in your 30s, oh my gosh, she's like not getting married.
She's off the market.
Yeah,
and then talking about the quality of men. I've heard that from like other single friends as well that are in the market as well. And I wish we had like a really, really good, trustworthy. How there's there's dating websites now, right? But I wish there was like a love match or like a love making like I don't know, like an agency or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
where trustworthy people, like I know someone that I can trust and you know someone, we can like, kind of bring them or match them.
Yeah.
And maybe we can eventually use our platform for that. Sure.
Yeah, you never
But-
know. We could be the matchmakers. Oh, I don't know about that.
But
I'll
I
be
feel
too
like-
afraid.
Yeah, I feel like I hear that a lot from like my single friends, that the quality is like really bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the quality. I think it's the expectations nowadays, right?
Probably.
I feel like a lot of men expect to go date multiple women, expect to explore,
Yeah.
check their options.
Yeah.
Like it, great. Don't like it, don't want it. They want like a wife who's
Yeah.
gonna cook for them, clean for them, do all of that while they can go on vacation, do whatever.
Yeah.
But then they also expect like the wife to work, the wife to contribute at home, like financially and all. Like they want the best of both worlds. And same thing with women.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that they want a guy who's gonna like buy her presents,
Yeah.
who's going to like show her love, attention, and all that. But at the same time, they don't want to work. They don't want to contribute financially. So it's like you
Get
can't
your-
get best of both worlds.
No,
have
you
to,
gotta
like,
have
balance.
priorities and
Exactly.
what you like, the most, and then go with your list. From you can't have perfect. There's nobody perfect, right? So you gotta have your priorities. You gotta know what exactly you want. For girls and guys, it goes both ways. But again, 30 is not being old for getting married. I think even until, like I was saying earlier, until you're alive.
Afghans have this saying. Okay, I'm gonna try saying it really good. Okay, you know how they say "asad gulat ya gulat shugufta"? Is that how they say it? I think they do. So basically, what it means is like, you have like a lot of like great qualities, a lot like coming up after your age 30. This being 30 is just
Yeah.
like one beautiful aspect of it. So
started
you
your
just
life.
started your life. You
Yeah.
know, think of it that way. Like you said, you have your expectations and your like what you want.
And the problem is, a lot of girls that if they're married at a very young age, they will also complain. They'll be like, "Oh, I got married young.
Too young.
I wish I waited. I wish I traveled." And then there's girls that are like not married. They're still in like complaining about, "Oh, I'm like getting older. I'm not
Yeah.
married."
But I feel
You
like
never
more than-
win in life. Everybody's complaining. Nobody's happy. Everybody's complaining. And I always think that everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
God has a plan
Destiny
for you.
will do its work
God
when
has
it's
a
meant to
plan
be.
for you. Every time I have asked for something that I didn't get right away, trust me, Lida, like 5 years later,
You understood why.
I understood exactly why. God has planned for me, and now I believe I'm such a big believer
And
on
that's
everything.
exactly how I pray for something that I
goes-
want.
Yeah.
God, if this is meant to be, like Allah John,
God
if this
has
is meant to
planned
be,
for you
please
and-
give it to me. And
yeah.
if it's not, give it to me whenever the right time
Exactly.
is. And literally, like I've seen, like you said, I've seen it too, with my life, no matter what I've done. And I think like, as Muslims, we are big believers, right? Like, whenever it is your qismat to do a
Yeah.
nikah with someone or whoever you're getting married to, right? Like
Yeah.
that's your qismat. And it's going to happen whether that's age 25, whether that's age, 18 for some girls, or whether that's age 35 or 30, right? Like it is going to happen.
Yeah.
But the sad part is that, yes, there's a lot of societal
For
pressure,
sure.
right? Like
And-
people will, oh, I just clapped. I used to make fun of this girl and I just
Now
did it
you
twice.
realize it. I didn't even
Maybe it's
realize
the
it.
seed. Maybe it's the seed.
Yeah, we're
But
switched our
it's
seeds.
definitely the societal pressure, which, either way, like we said, there's always going to be like judging. There's always going to be people saying something. Gap muftas,
Yeah.
like we have said before.
So stay humble,
say
stay
something,
positive,
yeah.
stay happy, enjoy your life to the fullest. If you could travel, if you could do anything that makes you happy and better person, do it now before you are into a marriage life, because marriage is being busy, marriage is being 24 hours.
And balancing
Like,
between like do you
working
do
24
laundry or
hours.
do you cook or do you go pick up the
So-
kids or do you clean? Like
Girl, let me tell you a secret. You have the best life right now. Enjoy it as much as you can, because trust me,
once you're
Don't-
married,
don't put yourself in a
people are gonna hate this episode. They're gonna be like, these girls.
like. Trust me, girl.
Guys, we
like,
love her. I love my husband. She loves her husband. We're happy. But you
I
have to
didn't
have,
say
like-
that. You said it for me. No, I'm kidding. No, we're both
But you have
happily
to have
married.
Some, like some jokes. You have to
No, for
laugh
sure.
and
But I'm
bring some
saying
reality
enjoy
in
your
there too.
life. If you're single, like as much as you can, have fun and have another purpose in your life until you meet your loved one. So yeah, You got it. You're beautiful and you will do great in life.
Inshallah. So thank you so much. I love you guys. I love all of you guys for sharing stuff. We get DMs a lot, and we try to prioritize the topics that we see that will benefit most of you guys. And this has been waiting for a while. Actually, she shared the story when you were pregnant, right?
Yeah.
So we really wanted to make it a message, or like share her story in a way so that her whole purpose was for us to share it so that it could benefit someone, and that's what we're trying to do here, to bring that message out, share her story so that it could help anybody, even if it's just one person.
Yeah, that's what we want. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode because we love talking. I could sit here and talk for hours, but I think we
try to limit it and keep our videos short. I think this one's going to be a long one, but we're happy to be here and to be part of your home, to be part of your day, and to be your bestie.
Share more stories, guys. See you guys soon. We love you. Take care, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.